Good afternoon, Prepper Cat here. So, I, as I said earlier, had gotten some pear tree seeds, and I'm attempting to grow them. Well, here's how I started. I ended up getting a lot more of those little pots. I got 8 of those pots. Um, and like I said earlier, 2 pots equaled 10 cents. So, 80 cents, I got 8 pots. So, let's start with these leaves right here. What I did is with these pots is at the bottom I give them about that much leaves, and what I did is I crushed them. I tore them apart with my hands and just made them real small. The ones that were wet and then the ones that were real dry were just crunched real easy. And so about that much leaves down at the bottom that I tore, and I took all of the stems out, or as many as I could grab, because those take a while to decompose, and I just want the leaves for the nutrients. So I'm not going to worry about the stems. I just took them out. Then, after I did that, which took me 45 minutes because of the stems, I came over here and I grabbed dirt from the wood pile, burn pile. Because, if you don't know, wood ash is a very good fertilizer. Oh wait, might as well since I'm here. Very good fertilizer. And so, as you can see, the soil is black. I mean, honestly, couldn't be blacker. That brown is clay. I tried to keep as much clay out of it as I could, out of the pot, but of course some got in. And when I was digging, I filled it back in with leftover dirt and leaves and sticks. I found a lot of decomposing wood that had gotten buried. So, and if you don't know, that is also, decomposing wood has tons and tons of nutrients, and it was so easy to tear apart. I could just get some of that little stick and just crunch it like that, squish it, whatever, and it'd rip apart like cotton. So I put that in there, and the soil, because we had enough snow to cover all of this, just enough. The ground was damp all the way through when I had been digging. So the soil's nice and damp. It's not soaked, but it's about perfect. And when I was digging over there, I had found tons, and I mean tons of worms. And again, if you don't know, worm feces is very good fertilizer. So that also helped to make that dirt nice and black. Now, I went online to see if I could find how often I should water them, these seeds. And I couldn't find anything. The closest I got was once you get trees that are, let's see, bit taller. So I'd say roughly the size of the height of that chair, or a little bit taller. A gallon a day for 3 weeks, and then a gallon every other day, and so forth. And that's when they're outside and planted in the dirt. But I could not find anything that related to watering them while they're in their seeds. Well, because they have all of this nutrient, plenty soil, black dirt, I shall water them after I plant them. I'll plant them probably tonight, because I haven't planted them yet. They're in the house right now, so the soil's gotten a little bit warm, because for the seeds, obviously, if they're in freezing weather, they won't sprout. And I'm planting them at the beginning of winter. But that's because I plan on growing them inside, because they're not gonna continue to grow outside as little sprouts. As well as I live in an apartment building, so they'd mow them over. So anyways, I'm gonna grow them until they get to hopefully about the height of that blue chair or that chair. Then I'm going to plant them at family members' houses, whoever wants pear trees. And I know at least one person who wants pear trees. That's if they grow. But I'm assuming they will in the type of soil that I got for them. And the fact that I did that with all the leaves. And I figured by the times the roots get down to where those leaves are in the pots that I have, that will be like a boost of nutrients and whatnot. So that's where I'm at with that. Again, I'll plant them tonight. I'll give updates as needed about it. I'll probably end up watering them. Obviously not very much because they're seeds and the damp. So I'll let the water go a little dry. So I will wait 2, maybe 3 days, and then I'll water them. And my idea for sunlight for the pear trees is I will have them by a window, a living room window. And I found out, though, while I was on my internet rampage for pears, that pears have a love-hate relationship with winter, apparently, is basically the way this guy described it. So they can handle up to -10 degrees, possibly more, depending upon the height and strength of the tree. And that basically, he said it as it resets the plant, or something to that effect. So it's good to know that, well, I already knew they'd grow in Iowa, but I had a family member, an aunt, who had a pear tree before they moved, so. But it's just nice to know that they can handle the winters. Let's see. What else? I was going to say something else about the pears. I don't recall what I was going to say. But that roof needs to be replaced. Darn. But yeah, that's pretty much everything about the pear trees, I think. Let's see. So if I think of anything else, I shall make another video again today. So other than all that, have a great day, and Prepper Cat out.